Long before modern nations, long before written history, great civilizations left behind questions they never answered. Temples older than farming, cities built with knowledge we can't explain, stone lines stretching across deserts, symbols no one can read, chambers sealed beneath pyramids. Some of these mysteries lie underwater, others high in mountain air, all waiting, silent, timeless. Were they echoes of forgotten ages or chapters of human history we chose to forget? Tonight we follow these ancient puzzles with quiet curiosity, listening not for certainty, but for wonder. Because some questions were never meant to be solved, only remembered. Let us embark on a voyage through time to unearth the enigma of Göbekli Tepe, an ancient sanctuary whose secrets echo through the ages. In the heart of what is now Turkey, this archaeological marvel challenges our understanding of human civilization's dawn. Imagine a society capable of erecting massive stone pillars long before writing or agriculture took root, instilling wonder and questioning the very origins of architecture and social order. These towering monoliths, carved by an unknown civilization, bear silent witness to sophisticated feats that defy the capabilities expected of nomadic hunter-gatherers of their era. Göbekli Tepe's intentional burial deepens its mystery. What motivated these people to shroud such creations in earth? Was it an attempt to preserve sacred knowledge, or a gesture driven by spiritual beliefs now lost in the mists of time? The deliberate concealment speaks of a monumental shift, both in paradigms and cultural narratives, prompting us to ponder the reasons behind this singular act. Were these buried stones guardians of long-forgotten wisdom, symbolic farewells to an era, or marks of societal transitions into new epochs? The intricate carvings adorning Göbekli Tepe depict animals, abstract forms, and symbols that whisper tales from a bygone epoch. Their existence suggests a level of social cooperation and artistic expression that advances beyond basic survival. Such skilled artistry is a testament to the communal creativity of a people whose societal structure possibly fostered gatherings of profound spiritual and intellectual significance. How could a society devoid of agricultural stability achieve such monumental feats of organisation and craftsmanship? Perhaps our historical understanding's less a steady path and more an intricate tapestry, where pockets of revolutionary creativity emerge from all corners of the ancient world. Beyond its architectural splendour, Göbekli Tepe stands as a celestial compass, possibly echoing the cosmos rhythm. Some theorise that these stone circles served as primitive observatories, mirroring the night sky to mark cosmic events crucial to the builders' mythologies and daily lives. This alignment with celestial bodies suggests an advanced grasp of the cosmic dance, inviting us to consider whether these early thinkers sculpted their stones as markers of time and space, enriching their agricultural, spiritual, and societal practices. Here stands a temple, perhaps a nexus of spiritual and cosmic education, where the sky and earth converged into a matrix of spiritual enlightenment. The scant records left by Göbekli Tepe's creators amplify the enigma of their legacy. Their anonymity beckons us to appreciate the transient nature of human endeavour, invoking respect and humility for these lost architects of civilization's infancy. Though no names or written records survive, their ingenuity resonates as a testament to a society whose legacy speaks not through words, but through enduring stone. The enduring legacy of these ancient builders echoes across time, a humbling reminder of human impermanence and the inexplicable brilliance various cultures can achieve. Göbekli Tepe also envelops itself in the ethereal embrace of esoteric theories. Some speculate about its connections to alien influences, or as a beacon for mystical knowledge, challenging conventional understanding. These fringe interpretations beckon us to entertain possibilities beyond the orthodox, merging archaeological discourse with spirituality and mysticism. Is it conceivable that Göbekli Tepe was a focal point for expanded consciousness, a spiritual academy for those seeking transcendental wisdom? These contemplations enrich the discourse surrounding humanity's origins, inviting us to delve deeper into the ethereal possibilities hidden within its stones. In Göbekli Tepe, ancient wisdom and spiritual exploration harmonize with the inquiries of early science. This convergence of spirituality and scientific inquiry stretches our understanding of primitive cognition, casting Göbekli Tepe as a potential crucible for humanity's earliest forays into intertwining the spiritual with the intellectual. Through these towering stones, humanity's initial steps towards bridging esoteric revelations with scientific understanding whisper softly through time, compelling us to acknowledge the profound questions of existence that the site still guards. It symbolizes not merely the accomplishment of survival, but an earnest endeavor to discover humanity's place within the vast, mysterious cosmos. And so we stand amid the remnants of Göbekli Tepe, a grand monument to humanity's forgotten past, casting its enigmatic shadow across our historical understanding. Its buried secrets call to us, urging reflection on knowledge, spirituality, and society. As each stone emerges from the earth, we are prompted to consider that Göbekli Tepe's mysteries may never fully unravel. Yet in the allure of these untold secrets lies the heart of our relentless quest to know, to understand, and to connect with the greater narrative of human history. Here, among the echoes of antiquity, we find contemplation, casting a thoughtful gaze toward the fragility and brilliance of human legacy. In the tranquil landscapes of the Indus Valley, envision a bygone world where civilization first blossomed. Circa 2600 BCE, along the fertile banks of the Indus River, in what is now Pakistan and northwest India, a remarkable society emerged, marked by the echoes of cities like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa. These cities were not just dwellings, but reflections of advanced urban planning, composed of precise grid patterns and sophisticated drainage systems, bearing witness to the ingenuity and intelligence of their builders. Uniform bricks tell tales of a unified, orderly society whose principles resonate in the whispers of time. Within these walls flourished a vibrant culture, rich with artistic expression and technological innovation. Everywhere one turned, terracotta figurines and intricate jewellery spoke to a keen sense of aesthetics. Yet the most enigmatic element is perhaps their undeciphered script, etched onto seals and tablets, a silent testament to a civilization's advanced intellectual pursuit. Unlike so many ancient peoples, the Indus Valley civilization seemed to prioritize communal harmony over grand displays of individual power, eschewing the palatial opulence seen elsewhere. Instead, they embraced a subtle elegance, teaching us the value of collective prosperity. Mohenjo-Daro stands as the epitome of this civilization's architectural brilliance, unearthed in the 1920s by a blend of Indian and British archaeological efforts. Walking through its ruins is to tread on the remnants of a dream, a city mapped with precision, from the serene Great Bath to the intricate web of streets alive with the memories of its people. Communal granaries and state-of-the-art drainage systems offer glimpses into daily life, suggesting a society in delicate balance with its environment. Yet, as enduring as these structures are, they cannot unravel the enigma of Mohenjo-Daro's sudden disappearance. Neither war nor famine is recorded to have spelled their decline. Could it have been environmental changes, seismic upheavals, or something else entirely? As we ponder these mysteries, we are drawn to the silence left by potential climate changes, tectonic movements, or shifting river courses, natural phenomena that could have gradually displaced these once thriving peoples. Trade and agriculture were the lifeblood of the civilization, with evidence pointing to vast networks reaching as far as Mesopotamia and beyond. Beads, textiles, and metals flowed along these ancient trade routes, fostering a cosmopolitan society. However, as trade networks evolved, so did vulnerabilities, and ecological changes could have fundamentally disrupted these lifelines. Migration too may have played a role, as shifting climates might have pushed populations toward more stable regions, integrating their traditions with those of new lands. The cultural richness of the Indus Valley civilization is immortalized in its art and in the undeciphered relics of its script. Figurines like the dancing girl and seals adorned with enigmatic glyphs carry the echoes of mythologies and cosmologies lost to the ages. The script sparks endless debates. Was it a language, a codification of religious or economic transactions, or something more mythic? Despite its indeterminate origins, the script represents a crucial element of their identity, compelling us to imagine the unwritten stories it holds. Modern archaeology strives to piece together these fragments, using technology to delve beneath the surface of these ancient cities. Yet even with new tools and interdisciplinary approaches, the narrative of the Indus remains elusive. The civilization's sudden fade poses questions that challenge not only historical inquiry, but also our understanding of resilience and adaptability in the face of environmental and societal changes. In their echoes, we find lessons for today, a reminder of the delicate balance between human achievement and ecological stewardship. The sophisticated urban layouts and water management systems of the Indus Valley offer insights into sustainable development. Their model of modest harmony and communal living serves as a beacon in our confrontations with modern societal and environmental problems. As we navigate these challenges, we are tasked with learning from their wisdom, taking guidance from their ability to thrive in unity and balance. In the end, the story of the Indus Valley civilization is both a cautionary tale and a source of inspiration, a testament to human ingenuity and the mysteries of existence. As we approach these questions with curiosity and reverence, we embrace the ancient wisdom that guides us through the shadows of an unknown past into the light of a shared future. This civilization's ancient song speaks to us still, urging us to listen, learn, and continue the journey they began millennia ago. In the shadowy realms of ancient history, the legend of Atlantis emerges, whispered first by the Greek philosopher Plato in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias. The tale unfolds as a story of a powerful civilization, magnificent in its naval might, said to have existed 9,000 years before Plato's time. This society, characterized by its splendid achievements, is described as having met its downfall through cataclysmic floods and quakes. eventually sinking into the abyss of the Atlantic Ocean. Despite Plato's detailed geography and historical context, no definitive archaeological evidence of such a civilization graces our records, leaving Atlantis enshrined in myth and mystery. Within its unfolding narrative, interpreted by some as history and others as allegory, Atlantis offers lessons on the delicate dance between power and peril. Plato's depiction may serve as a mirror to human virtues and vices, a reflection on the hubris that can accompany great achievements. In the imagining of a society both technologically advanced and morally precarious, there lies an enduring story of balance between pursuit and prudence, between moral integrity and the seduction of conquest. Here we find embedded in Plato's tales the eternal philosophical dilemmas concerning ethics and power, hinting perhaps at memories of ancient calamities transmuted through the lens of storytelling. The journey extends beyond Plato, with ancient voices such as Strabo, who fed the curiosity that has persisted through the ages. Strabo, though a scribe of history rather than myth, recognized the potential for Atlantis to hold a kernel of truth beneath its layers of allegory. His musings inspire explorers and historians alike to peer into the depths of oceans and time, seeking remnants that might validate an ancient tale. This quest is marked by a blend of skepticism and hope, an expedition through fogs of myth in search for solid ground. Yet this journey is not without pitfalls, tangled as it can be by the echoes of hoaxes and mysteries misinterpreted. The allure of Atlantis has enticed explorers and charlatans alike, with claimed discoveries like the Bimini Road often dissolving into mere geological curiosities. Such false starts serve as cautionary tales, reminding us of the need for diligence and grounding in the quest for lost civilizations beneath sky and sea. The path to truth demands a marriage of imagination with scholarly rigour, a dance that avoids being swept away by the tides of sensationalism. In contemporary times, the pursuit of Atlantis invites scientific endeavours, extending the reach of inquiry into the domains of geology and oceanography. The notion of catastrophism resonates here, where abrupt, dramatic events have shaped the planet, drawing parallels to the destruction said to have befallen Atlantis. The story finds echoes in the historical upheavals sparked by natural cataclysms like the Santorini eruption. Through the blending of ocean mapping and the scrutiny of submerged landscapes, we glimpse prehistoric hints, even as they elude complete understanding. Atlantis, though born of Greek musings, is woven through global mythos, a tapestry of tales recounting great floods and vanished worlds. Its story aligns with age-old narratives, from the deluge in Genesis to the Hindu legend of Manu, each echoing recognition of civilization's fragility before nature's mighty hand. These stories form a universal chorus, reflections on humanity's dance with nature, and the stories echo lessons deeply carved into collective memory. Just as Atlantis enchanted the ancients, its allure permeates modern minds, calling forth explorations both scholarly and artistic. Beneath the sea, archaeologists deploy technology to sketch the unseen contours of Atlantis, while storytellers weave it anew into the fabric of novels and films, bridging ancient with future. In fiction, as in history, Atlantis stands as metaphor and muse, a symbol of possibilities both wondrous and dire, sparking reflection across generations. Yet, as the story captivates, there is a need for discernment. The nimbus of Atlantis draws in pseudoscience, crafting speculative fantasies that speak of extraterrestrial links and unfounded technologies. The need for skepticism enters here, reminding us that while stories inspire, they must be anchored in discernment, not drifting into the whims of fanciful delusion. The structured inquiry serves to sift truth from tale, appreciating Atlantis more as a beacon of human yearning than a mere fixture of fantasy. Ultimately, Atlantis leaves us with its legacy, a symbol of lost wisdom, a haunting refrain urging the exploration not only of external worlds, but of introspective horizons. It implores us to delve into the deeper waters of our past, seeking insights into an ideal balance of innovation and integrity. As a tale enduring through ages, it captures our imaginations, a navigation toward understanding the uncharted territories within and beyond. In the ebb and flow of time, Atlantis remains, an eternal symbol guiding us through the mysteries of existence. In the vast silence of southern Peru's Nazca Desert, the earth whispers secrets through the etched forms of the Nazca Lines. These enigmatic geoglyphs, spanning 1,000 square kilometers, embody the profound mysteries of an ancient world. Crafted by the Nazca civilization between 500 BCE and 500 CE, this intricate network of shapes, lines, and figures unfolds across the desert's iron oxide-rich tapestry. Here, the crimson stones of the desert surface yield to reveal a lighter earth beneath, marking the outlines of these colossal designs. From the vantage of the skies, intricate patterns emerge. Over 800 straight lines, 300 geometric shapes, and 70 biomorphic figures, including looming forms of birds, animals, and humans. Each speaks to observers in a curious dialect of time, inviting interpretations of celestial dialogues, religious rituals, or signals to deities far above. Crafted with primitive tools yet manifesting precision that challenges even modern capabilities, the construction of these lines speaks volumes of the Nazca's ingenuity and community effort. The simplicity of their methods, a wooden stake here, a careful estimation there, tells of a collaboration bound not just by labour, but by a shared vision or spiritual intention. It is as if the desert itself conspired with the ancients to hold these images in stasis, preserved by the unwavering aridity and stillness of the region. As these designs reach out into the landscape, extending towards the horizon, they whisper tales of a people deeply rooted in their surroundings, their hands tracing the desert in prayers unseen. Why these figures were made remains a puzzle, with many fragments, inviting theories and contemplations. One thought evokes the stars above, suggesting the lines as an astronomical calendar aligning with celestial bodies, guiding the Nazca through the cycles of planting and harvest. Yet these whispers of celestial communion mingle with echoes of another, land-bound stories of vast processions. Perhaps the lines were pathways trod upon during sacred rituals, with shamans and priests walking these trails, in reverent appeal to gods, rain, and life itself. An enigmatic symbiosis clings to these creations, suggesting spaces where earthly need and cosmic symbology intersected. Water, the lifeblood of this harsh landscape, threads through these possibilities, weaving cultural narratives that bound the Nazca's understanding of agriculture with the celestial. In an environment where rain is but a dream, the Nazca's survival depended on the puquios, ingenious aqueducts channeling the sparse offerings of the Andes. Might the lines, with their twirling, spiraled forms, mirror these subterranean channels, becoming prayers drawn into the land to call rains or honour sacred waters? They reflect the Nazca's intimate dialogue with nature's rhythms, a spiritual dance across sacred geometric paths. As starlight claims the darkened skies, The interplay between human and heavenly unfolds through the silent symphony of form. Celestial patterns seem woven into the earthbound designs, inviting speculation of a grand terrestrial observatory. Figures like the monkey and the spider stretch out, perhaps tracing the heaven's vast map, aligning with stars and solstices as a poetic chronicle of cosmic wisdom. Here, the sun's passage paints its story across the land, echoing the Nazca's cosmic lore and rituals. In tracing these lines, researchers look to the past to unearth a civilization's lifeblood, a culture's traces etched indelibly into the annals of sky and sand alike. Sculpted by hands long gone, each line and form pulses with symbolism. The desert canvas speaks of a spiritual world rich with essence and complexity. Spiders, birds, and myriad other forms could manifest shamanic visions, artifacts of myth, cosmology, or divine entanglement. They reach into the heart of Nazca beliefs, embedding countless meanings, creating an elaborate living tapestry of faith, woven through generations. In this silent gallery, each geoglyph bears witness to a civilization's soul, articulating tales of connection that scholars can only touch from afar. Modern endeavours to understand and conserve this legacy depend upon sophisticated technologies illuminating this ancient wonder anew. As drones hover and satellites watch, new lines emerge from obscurity, mapping the intricate web once travelled only by time and tradition. Yet, with insight comes the solemn responsibility to protect, a charge compounded by tourism and environmental challenges. Declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1994, the Nazca Lines remain a cultural treasure. Conservation efforts become a delicate dance, safeguarding these voices of the past from the encroaching modern world. Even guided exploration respects the delicate balance between science, heritage, and cultural reverence. This intricate play of law, ethics, and indigenous rights shapes the ongoing narrative surrounding these grand desert markings. Future studies, mindful of their origins and cultural significance, honour a legacy reaching beyond mere human comprehension. Through the vast sands, the Nazca Lines invite us to ponder the enduring riddle each form unfolds. They are untouched poems, ancient echoes awaiting those who listen closely, reaching for understanding across the barriers of age and time. As observers, we continue this dialogue, a cosmic connection linking present wonder with past mystery, where each line, figure, and shape draws us deeper into the Nazca's ageless enigma. Amid the whispering sands of Egypt, the Great Pyramid of Giza rises as a testament to human aspiration and ingenuity. Built with unparalleled precision some 4,500 years ago, this monumental structure stands as the sole survivor of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Its construction during Pharaoh Khufu's reign is wrapped in layers of mystery, each more intriguing than the last. How did ancient architects align the pyramid so precisely with the cardinal points? Theories range from the employment of rudimentary tools to the fantastical notion of extraterrestrial assistance. Yet no single explanation commands universal acceptance. The Great Pyramid, composed of over 2 million limestone blocks, each weighing between 2.5 and 15 tons, still defies straightforward understanding. The pyramid's construction methods remain shrouded in the mists of time. Traditional accounts speak of massive labour forces and simple yet ingenious techniques, but detailed records are absent, leaving much to the imagination. These mysteries invite us to appreciate the profound mathematical and engineering prowess of the ancient Egyptians. The pyramid stands as a silent sentinel, drawing scholars and dreamers alike to contemplate an era when it first pointed skyward, a beacon of human ambition. In recent times, modern technology has hinted at secrets concealed within the Great Pyramid. Advanced scanning techniques like muon radiography have revealed unexplored voids deep inside the structure. Among these is the Big Void, a massive chamber located above the Grand Gallery. Its purpose remains enigmatic, sparking speculation about hidden chambers or forgotten corridors extending further into the pyramid's heart. Efforts to explore these voids are infused with both anticipation and caution, as researchers balance the quest for knowledge with preserving this ancient marvel. Non-invasive technologies map its depths with reverence, ensuring that each step into its mystery is guided by humility and awe for the ancient civilization that crafted this marvel. One of the pyramid's most astonishing features is its alignment with true north, a precision that rivals modern construction. This uncanny alignment has long fascinated historians and astronomers, prompting questions about the breadth of the ancient Egyptians' astronomical knowledge. It is believed that stars served as guides, and tools like the Merkhet, a precursor to the astrolabe, might have helped achieve this remarkable orientation by tracking the circumpolar stars. Some propose the celestial symbolism inherent in the pyramid's design, suggesting it mirrors the Orion constellation, tied to Osiris, a deity of profound significance. The pyramid thus becomes not only a tomb, but a celestial bridge, uniting the earthbound body with the ethereal cosmos. While traditionally seen as Pharaoh Khufu's eternal resting place, the Great Pyramid's complexity and enigmatic voids have led to diverse theories regarding its true purpose. Could it have held roles beyond a funerary monument, such as an astronomical observatory or a repository of ancient knowledge? The absence of definitive inscriptions or typical burial artifacts fuels such speculation, hinting at a society steeped in symbolism and cosmic harmony that used architecture as a canvas for expressing profound spiritual beliefs. The pyramid's purpose may forever elude definitive understanding, residing within the realms of mystery, where each theory invites deeper reflection on ancient wisdom. Deeply rooted in spirituality, the Great Pyramid embodies the Egyptians' quest for eternal life. More than a tomb, it is a sacred vessel crafted to ensure the pharaoh's seamless transition to the afterlife, imbued with religious symbolism and aligned to the celestial order. This reflects their worldview, where the pharaoh stood as an intermediary between the mortal and divine realms. Within its sacred walls, rituals prepared the pharaoh's soul for its celestial voyage, a journey integral to Egyptian spirituality. This spiritual framework invites modern explorers to ponder the mysteries of mortality and our age-old quest for the divine. Advancements in scientific exploration have opened new windows into the Great Pyramid's mysteries. Muon radiography, using subatomic particles from cosmic rays, has become a pivotal tool in exploring its interior without disruption. By tracing these muons, scientists are crafting detailed 3D models, revealing hidden spaces and enriching our understanding of this ancient structure. It marks a convergence of cutting-edge technology with ancient craftsmanship, offering a contemplative journey into long-lost worlds. As revelations unfold, they serve as gentle reminders of the enduring allure of Egypt's monumental legacy, guiding us further into its enigmatic past. Amid the many mysteries of the Great Pyramid lies fertile ground for speculation. Some posit that it might serve as a repository of lost knowledge or ancient technologies. Enthralling theories suggest its unique properties could harness energy, or that its geometric design embodies mathematical principles beyond its time. While lacking empirical support, these ideas fuel our fascination with advanced ancient civilizations. They prompt us to explore the boundaries of known history, nurturing a narrative of wonder that transcends strict research limitations. The pyramid endures as an emblem of human potential, encouraging balance between skepticism and open-minded curiosity. It becomes a canvas for our deepest musings and aspirations, a timeless reminder of the quest for truth. Transcending its time and place, the Great Pyramid's cultural significance reaches beyond its historical and architectural grandeur. Erected to immortalize Pharaoh Khufu, it has become a universal icon of human achievement. Inspiring diverse representations in art and literature, it stands as a backdrop to our exploration of ancient mysteries. Beyond its tangible form, the pyramid remains a focal point for reflection on shared human heritage, urging us to ponder our collective past and future potential. For millennia, the Great Pyramid has symbolized the brilliance and spiritual aspirations of ancient Egypt. Its influence pervades realms of architecture, philosophy and culture, inspiring awe and admiration. As historians, scholars and spiritual seekers explore its depths, this architectural wonder offers insights into life's ultimate mysteries, urging each of us to reach beyond the present. As we unravel this ancient enigma, filled with history's whispers, we are united in the timeless pursuit of knowledge, where curiosity and hope illuminate paths to deeper understanding and truth. In the realm of ancient texts, the Sumerian King List stands as an exquisite enigma, a document delicately etched onto clay tablets and stone inscriptions unearthed from the vestiges of long-lost Mesopotamian civilizations. This list recounts the reigns of rulers who allegedly held sway for tens of thousands of years, a notion both fascinating and perplexing. First discovered by Western archaeologists in the shadowy ruins of Nippur, Kish and Lhasa, the list defies conventional understanding, stirring the minds of historians and scholars, challenging established perceptions of history and time. The ancient script speaks of kings with reigns stretching into the unfathomable expanse of millennia, figures so staggering that they dance at the edge of myth. These accounts raise questions. Might they be metaphoric allegories rather than historical chronicles? Perhaps these lengthy reigns symbolize the qualities attributed to these rulers: wisdom, divine favor, or otherworldly grasp elevated into legend, serving as paragons for future generations. Set against the backdrop of Sumerian mythology and spirituality, the blurring of myth and reality becomes a dance of perspective, stirring timeless curiosity. Within this list lies the narrative of a great deluge, a flood so profound it reshapes the entire framework of time, separating the lengthy rule of mythical pre-deluge kings from the more tangible chronicles that follow. This ancient flood finds resonance beyond Sumer, echoing through diverse cultures, from the biblical tales of Noah to evocative myths across the globe, suggesting perhaps a shared primal memory of an event that shaped human consciousness. The King List does not merely chronicle eras, but paints sacred cities like Eridu, Uruk, and Kish in an ethereal glow. These places, born in the shifts between reality and dreamscapes, embody humanity's earlier steps toward organized civilization. They represent the earthly stage where divine and mortal actors met amongst towering ziggurats and bustling streets. The veritable existence of these cities, proven by archaeological remnants, pushes at the boundaries of the known history, urging us to ponder their role as both stage and script in the legendary narratives of kings whose lives the King List seeks to memorialise in text and echoes. With the floods passing, the transition in the King List to shorter, more humanly realistic reigns marks a shift in the narrative, from the colossal to the conceivable. The post-flood rulers appear as bridges between the divine and the mortal, embodying an interplay still vibrant with myth, but grounded in a sense of historical realism. Their reigns suggest a complex fusion of sacred and secular authority, a vision captured in the stone and clay from which modern understanding of these ancient societies springs. While interpretations of the list are rich gardens of mystery-begging exploration, the question evolves. Do these reigns reflect a deeper spiritual truth encased in numerical hyperbole? Perhaps the extraordinary durations mirror the Sumerians' cosmic rhythms, binding their perception of time to the celestial cycles they so keenly observed. Viewed this way, the list could be a cosmological narrative, conveying profound truths veiled within symbol and story, harmonizing human existence with a distant point of light glimmering in the night sky. Across cultures, too, echoes resonate. Other ancient civilizations bring tales of extended lineages and divinely favored kings, weaving tales of leaders whose power seemed to stretch both backward and forward in time. This shared mythopoeic fabric unites disparate histories, suggesting an interconnectedness beneath the surface of human culture, a convergence where myth becomes a tool to frame the eternally mysterious nature of existence and the cosmos. Delving into the clay tablets and artifacts from which this list is born, the profound intricacy of ancient recording systems emerges. The King List invites us to perceive beyond its surface, offering a glimpse into the deeply interwoven tapestry of civilization, marked by spiritual wonder and factual inquiry. The archaeological narrative poignantly highlights the first brushstrokes of humanity's self-awareness, depicting a people intent on understanding their place in the story of the stars. Through the misty corridors of kingship, there lies a tapestry of leadership defined as divine stewardship. Sumerian rulers were seen not merely as administrators, but as bridging points between the earthly realm and the divine, weaving together cosmic designs with earthly governance. As celestial intermediaries, they lent their divine connections to the framework of society, fusing governance with celestial alignment, shaping the ideologies of future leaders across the ages. The King List's final legacy, though shrouded in paradox, opens a portal into the labyrinth of ancient consciousness. It invites us to linger at the threshold of understanding, straddling the foggy divide between myth and history, forever tantalizing with the whisper of cosmic secrets yet to be unveiled. Its enduring presence beckons scholars and seekers alike, inspiring us to listen closely to the silence between its lines and embrace the timeless, enchanting quest for enlightenment within its ancient words. In the heart of Crete, where the echoes of Minoan culture still wander through sunlit ruins, the Phaistos Disc emerges like a murmur from the past, a clay relic discovered in 1908 within the palace of Phaistos. This singular artifact, etched with a spiral of peculiar symbols, defies comprehension, inviting us into a silent dialogue with an ancient world. The disc, with its 45 unique characters, stands apart from any known script, its language suspended in a realm of forgotten tongues. The profound mystery it embodies is like a whisper carried across time, beckoning scholars and dreamers alike to unravel its secrets. Imagine a time when this artifact was part of a living culture, a vibrant society that thrived within the embrace of the Mediterranean. The Minoans, known for their artistry and deep connection to the divine, may have infused the disc with sacred meanings. Each symbol, painstakingly imprinted upon the clay, might capture the essence of rites and stories, serving as a bridge between the earthly and celestial realms. As we turn our gaze upon these symbols, we wonder, are they silent prayers cast into clay, a calendrical guide to rituals beneath the arching Cretan sky, or even an early venture into typography through the use of innovative stamps? In our pursuit to decipher the Phaistos Disc, technology becomes an ally in this quest. Advanced imaging techniques unveil the intricacies of its creation, while algorithms search tirelessly for patterns within its enigmatic inscriptions, yet the disc holds steadfast to its secrets. The scholarly struggle to penetrate its codes reflects humanity's enduring desire to connect with the ancient and the unknown. It is a dance of curiosity and reverence, of minds drawn to the edge of history's silent corridors, hoping to hear the faint echoes of a civilization long past. Comparisons to other ancient scripts, whether the meticulous cuneiform of Mesopotamia or the sacred hieroglyphs of Egypt, only amplify the disc's enigma. Unlike these well-attested systems, the Phaistos Disc remains an isolated voice, speaking a language that is neither companion nor context. It teases with glimpses of communication from a once flourishing culture, its solitary nature magnifying its allure. Scholars ponder whether the symbols and patterns on the disc reflect universal themes, resonating with human consciousness across ages and spaces. Within this silence, the symbols spring forth, unlocking a world of meaning that transcends verbal language. They tell of figures adorned in elaborate headdresses, evocative of authority or divinity. They speak of nature's bounty or the fierce guardianship that ancient peoples revered. It is as if each symbol becomes a passage into the minds of those who first inscribed them, inviting us to interpret the art of a bygone era and connect with the dreams and aspirations of its creators. This singular artifact, even languishing in linguistic ambiguity, ensnares the human imagination, a beacon for explorers of history and a catalyst for modern minds intrigued by its unresolved riddle. While it might sometimes feel like an unattainable goal, the quest itself fuels human ingenuity and perseverance. Through the veiled narrative of the Phaistos Disc, we are reminded that mysteries unsolved can still cast a powerful spell, luring us to seek deeper meanings beneath the veil of time. Embedded in the context of Minoan civilization, the disc offers a glimpse into a culture that wove artistry, innovation, and spirituality into the fabric of daily life. The Minoans, with their vibrant frescoes and sophisticated palace complexes, thrived as a nexus of trade and cultural exchange, drawing influences from across the ancient world. It is within this fertile ground that the Phaistos Disc may have been born, a moment suspended in time, when Cretan culture engaged in a dialogue with itself and its surroundings, expressing its essence through symbols upon clay. As we conclude this exploration of the Phaistos Disc, we find a mysterious allure that resists definitive answers, inviting us to embrace the beauty of seeking without finding. Perhaps the power of this ancient whisper lies not in its translation, but in its ability to stir our imaginations and challenge our perceptions. The disc stands as a testament to the relentless human pursuit of knowledge, an echo of yearning across the centuries that reminds us of the wonder hidden in every unsolved mystery. In its quiet defiance, the Phaistos Disc keeps the story alive, a tale told through silence, resonating with the endless whispers of history. In the heart of China's Zhejiang province, ensconced near the quiet village of Xianbeikun, the Longyou Caves whisper the enigma of ancient hands, whose stories elude time's grasp. In 1992, the serenity of this rural landscape was disrupted by one farmer's serendipitous venture. As water dripped from an unassuming pool, long believed to be bottomless, stone chambers began to emerge from the shadows. The unveiling of this subterranean marvel, encompassing over 30,000 square meters with 23 sandstone caves, revealed a testament to prehistoric artistry and engineering. Walls chiseled with meticulous precision rise as tall as 30 meters, their smooth surfaces standing as untouched echoes of an artistry buried in the sands of time. Yet within these cosmic expanses, silence reigns supreme. No relics or artifacts murmur secrets of their makers. No inscriptions dispel the shadows of history. The chiseled stone offers only questions about who commissioned these monumental works and for what purpose. Speculations abound, a kaleidoscope of theories, each more tantalizing than the last, none definitive. Were these sacred temples of worship, spaces for rituals ensconced in secrecy, their acoustics designed to amplify chants and prayers echoing through the chambers? Or were these utilitarian achievements, perhaps vast granaries or reservoirs showcasing a civilization's masterful grasp of hydroengineering, resourcefulness solidified in stone? The sheer emptiness amplifies the tale spun by these chambers, a void ripe for contemplation. Without the tools that shaped them, we are left to wonder at the architectural acumen of their creators, whose techniques remain as elusive as the builders themselves. Is it possible that lost technological knowledge, or perhaps something otherworldly, guided their hands? Such enduring mysteries shroud this artifact of human ingenuity, reflecting a forgotten harmony between humanity and stone, grounded in nature's delicate balance. Amidst this symphony of stone, the dating question emerges, an elusive element in historical narrative. Bereft of organic markers, conventional dating techniques falter, leaving us adrift on a sea of speculation. Could these caves precede even the earliest known Chinese civilizations? If so, they invite us to reconsider our understanding of historical chronology, to imagine tales intricately woven through time, yet hidden within the chapters of lost epochs. In its stoic silence, the Longyou Caves hint at a spiritual profundity, each chamber a potential crucible of contemplation. Their forms suggest sanctuaries for a culture striving toward enlightenment, with shapes reaching toward cosmic understanding, mirroring humanity's quest for connection. Gazing upon these stone contours, one senses echoes of sacred geometry, proportion, and symmetry suffused with metaphysical resonance. The ancient architects embracing mystic truths, encoded deep within the Earth's embrace. A stark absence of artifacts deepens the mystery further. Unlike sites whose vestiges offer glimpses into past lives, the Longyou Caves stand bare. Could their emptiness speak of a design serving its own purpose? Of spaces never to be cluttered by tools or trinkets, where absence itself holds meaning? Were these chambers crafted to elicit awe, intended as silent monuments to human creativity and ambition, unmarred by the ephemeral. Such voids beckon those who seek the transcendent within the tangible, inviting interpretations as unique as they are numerous. The harmony of these caverns with their natural surroundings prompts reflection on an ethos of coexistence, an understanding of earth science preceding its time. Here lies an intricate dance of creation, uniting human ambition with environmental stewardship, a masterpiece of ecological symbiosis. These spaces, carved in deliberate humility beneath the Earth's surface, embody a philosophy of balance, an awe-inspiring vision of humanity as an indelible part of the planet's intricate tapestry. Their acoustic wonders add texture to this enigma. Silence reverberates within these chambers with a potent resonance, suggesting their potential as theatres of sound where echoes might enhance rituals with auditory transcendence. Voices amplified within these stone walls could have turned spoken words into powerful waves, a transcendental interplay of sound and architecture, hinting at forgotten knowledge of acoustics in ancient ritual practices. In a global context, the Longyou Caves stand among other monumental mysteries, like the subterranean labyrinths of Derinkuyu in Turkey or Ireland's Newgrange, each bearing witness to human ingenuity that defies temporal boundaries. These sites collectively narrate the language of ancient architects, sharing silent tales embodied in stone. Their stories enrich our collective understanding of the cosmopolitan knowledge that once bridged continents, celebrating the unified creativity uniting humanity's diverse past. As we ponder the Longyou Caves, they invite us into the heart of human enigma, a meditation on the quest for meaning through the shadows of antiquity. Their monumental essence envelops us, compelling us to question the nature of knowledge, creativity, and endeavours driven by forces that transcend ordinary understanding. In their vast silence, we glimpse the potential of human achievement, an enduring blend of mystery and discovery, inviting reverence for all that has been and all that remains to be unravelled. High in the Bolivian Andes, shrouded in a whispering veil of eternal mystery, the ruins of Tiwanaku unveil a sacred dialogue between the bygone and the cosmos. In this otherworldly setting, the stones seem to dream, casting shadows and stories that defy the simple passage of time. As ethereal clouds brush against formidable peaks, one is drawn into a timeless space where the winds carry echoes of a civilization now faded. Here lay the remnants of an ancient ambition inscribed in stone, the purpose of which still eludes modern understanding. Tiwanaku's enduring challenge pulls at the minds of wanderers. Why birth such a marvel in the altitude's thin air? Before this architectural wonder, colossal stones are assembled with impeccable precision, defying not only logic, but the grasp of modern comprehension. They whisper of lost methodologies and know-how, inspiring awe and beckoning scholars to unravel the enigma of ancient innovation. Precision without mortar intertwines these monoliths in a dialogue that bridges the celestial and the earthly. The craftsmanship reveals not just labour, but an eloquent expression of art and purpose, capturing the imagination and resolve to convey an unspoken testament through the ages. At the heart of this enigmatic city stands the Gate of the Sun, a monument cloaked in celestial magic, its surface tinged with ancient carvings. The gateway stands as if suspended between realms, a sentinel for both earth and firmament. As morning sunbeams dance across its surface, there emerges a transitory connection joining material and spiritual worlds. Each figure embossed in the stone seems to carry stories of cosmic import, whispering a language woven beyond time. This threshold, it seems, was not just a passage, but an intention, whether as an astrological calendar or a sacred portal to the celestial dance overhead, remains open to interpretation. Tiwanaku's artisans did not just build, they carved the heavens into their work. With precision, they aligned their structures to the stellar paths above, which indicates a profound grasp of astronomical cycles. This civilization harmonized its narrative, etching cosmic rhythms into the fabric of its daily existence and ceremonious rites. Such planning suggests that solstices and equinoxes were sacred observances that inspired human resilience and spiritual insight. Their city, beyond mere settlement, was an observatory, an intricate stenographic map, tracing the eternal interactions between sky and earth. Yet beyond its architectural marvel lies a veiled metaphysical tapestry. Tiwanaku was not merely stone and sky, it was a sanctuary for spiritual reflection. Its people, pilgrims in their own homeland, might have read the stony contours as divine scripts, inviting them inward toward transcendence. Their stories are inscribed in mythic relief, casting an ethereal narrative upon every presence lingering at this ancient site. In these stones, one finds reflections of human aspiration. To touch the ineffable, to converse with the stars. Deciphering the codes residing within Tiwanaku's reliefs remains a formidable challenge. Cut into the rock are symbols that exude an archaic wisdom silenced by time. These carvings relay messages that transcend linguistic barriers, possibly inscribed to encapsulate secret wisdom or spiritual conveyances communicated across generations. Every enigmatic glyph invokes wonder. Were they complex codes, prayers, or keys to unknown dimensions? The language of Tiwanaku confronts us with the ultimate question. A question perhaps that is more important to ponder than to answer. But Tiwanaku's tale remains unfinished, a narrative abruptly halted like a symphony broken by silence. What extinguished this vibrant civilization? Was it an ecological catastrophe, a cosmic intervention, or an entirely different cultural transformation swept across the highlands? Theories multiply and converge, yet the truth lingers in shadow. Despite its decline, Tiwanaku's echoes ripple through history, a potent reminder of civilization's fragility, a whisper of resilience inherent within the human spirit. As we seek to understand Tiwanaku's people, fleeting evidence offers a glimpse into their lives. Farmers who understood the language of the land, artisans who transfix the stars in stone, spiritual stewards who read the universe. Their vibrant tapestry deconstructs only to reassemble through imagined sights and sounds of yesteryears. Scarce artifacts yield more questions than answers, sketching silhouettes of a society surprisingly sophisticated, where cosmic awareness and agricultural prowess were but two harmonizing notes in an elaborate symphony. Tiwanaku's influence lives, breathing life into the cultural veins of Andean peoples. Its motifs resonate across centuries, embedding themselves into the collective memory, a legacy that transcends time. Though Tiwanaku itself may have vanished into historic twilight, its spirit endures in traditions and ideologies. Cultural evolution built upon its foundation, perpetuating a narrative that shapes and reshapes identity across time. This ancient site remains a beacon, embodying humanity's pursuit of connection across the stars and soul, an enduring myth woven into history's rich fabric. In its mystery lies Tiwanaku's timeless allure, a challenge for seekers of meaning beyond the visible. Its silent stones prompt us on an inward quest, inviting us to engage with untapped realms of understanding. It evokes questions without needing answers, suggesting that the act of seeking itself is an essential human condition. Tiwanaku compels us to dance upon the thin line between past and myth, urging us to journey onward, drawn by the timeless murmur of curiosity rising from within the soul. Nestled gently in the fertile embrace of Lebanon's Bekaa Valley, Baalbek emerges, both a marvel and a mystery, enshrouded in centuries-old whispers. It stands as a testament to human ambition, a site both sacred and inscrutable, where the past seems to linger within the folds of the very stones. Stretching back into the dim corridors of time, Baalbek defies easy explanations, its colossal blocks silently defying the inquirer with their enigmatic presence. These stones, some exceeding 800 tons, form the legendary trilithon, part of a platform upon which Roman rulers later laid the Temple of Jupiter. But long before the Romans, before the Greeks and the Phoenicians, shadowy figures cast these stones, their methods and motivations concealed by the fog of history. Today, Baalbek stands as a sanctuary of unanswered questions, drawing us into its midst, to wander beneath towering columns and aged archways. Here, history is layered like the rings of an ancient tree, with each civilization leaving its mark, yet never fully revealing its secrets. Were the stones moved with muscle alone, or did ancient engineers, acclaimed and now forgotten, possess knowledge that has since drifted through the gaps of time? The site invites us to ponder. Were these builders skilled in forgotten arts, or did they encounter impossibilities akin to our own? Legends deepen Baalbek's enigma. Tales whispered through the ages that sing of gods and giants. To the ancient Phoenicians, this was a dedication to Baal. For the Greeks and Romans, realms of Zeus and Jupiter. These myths intertwine with folklore, stories of supernatural efforts, and echoes of giants heaving these stones into place. Such narratives imbue Baalbek with an aura of magic and mystery, as though history itself has conspired to keep its ultimate truths just beyond our reach. Within Baalbek's landscape, theories abound, each venturing to unearth the ancient constructs lying behind the stone faces. Was it simple ingenuity or lost mechanica that lifted these behemoths? Scholars speculate on levers, pulleys, even whispers of long-faded knowledge of levitation and forgotten physics. Such thoughts tantalize the imagination, reminding us of the delicate dance between skepticism and wonder. As shadows lengthen, Baalbek's stones bring the heavens into play. Celestial alignments hint at a deeper purpose, raising questions of ancient astronomical wisdom woven into the stone's placement. Perhaps they served as guides, calendars marking celestial events, cosmic happenings that resonated in terrestrial rites. Through this lens, we glimpse an intricate relationship between earth and sky, as our ancestors gauged time and spirit alike. The architectural legacy of Baalbek bespeaks a crossroads of civilizations, a melding of influence and thought. Echoes of Phoenician builders merge with Roman architects' elaborate visions. This blending reveals not just construction prowess, but cultural dialogues, a testament to the interconnected dance of cultures through time. As day gives way to night, Baalbek's stones seem to murmur these narratives, like echoes in an ancient discussion on humanity's eternal debates and dialogues. Just a short mile from the platform lies the quarry, home to stones half-carved for eternity. The stone of the pregnant woman rests there, an oversized puzzle piece waiting for the architect's hand. Challenges arose for those ancient carvers, monsters of stone left where they were quarried. These lying giants tell tales of ambition, of triumph and trial for those who dared to carve the earth's bones with such bold artistry. In our modern age, technology peers into Baalbek's secrets, new eyes through old lenses, uncovering layers previously unseen. Tools like 3D scanners and digital models unfurl the site's complexities, attempting to awaken the dormant languages of the stones. Yet even as knowledge grows, mysteries deepen, urging scholars and seekers alike to tread humbly, safeguarding and probing, never fully unravelling the enigmas concealed beneath our feet. Finally, consider the spiritual ambience, the sacred geometry uniting stone and spirit. Ancient builders channeled divine mathematics as they carved, enshrining cosmic principles in this very earth. The stones do not merely rest, they talk silently of the universe's music, of sacred patterns threading the worlds of seen and unseen, of a dance between numbers and the numinous. Thus Baalbek stands, its prestige unwavering, its allure endless. Its antiquity beckons with tales untold, with questions half-formed. Here lies history's heartbeat, pulsing within the walls, urging us to reflect on humanity's reach and quest for eternity. Baalbek, a story carved in stone, dares us to bridge centuries, drawing ever forward in our quest for understanding. Dear seeker, if these journeys through time and mystery have stirred your senses and awakened your curiosity, consider subscribing to our channel. Join us as we unfold further chapters of history's whispered tales, inviting you into the embrace of the ancients as they continue to speak through the ages.